Hi guys, we are multiplying matrices. So it says the product of two matrices A, B is found by multiplying each row in A by the corresponding column in B, and then adding the products to produce the element in A. So essentially, we take the A1, we take the first thing here and the first thing here. Whatever we get, we're also going to take the second one here and multiply it times the second one here. And then we're going to add whatever the green product is and add to whatever the red product is. So let's see how this works in like actual practice. It'll be a little bit easier to see. So this would be the problem that they give us. 1, 2, 4, 5 times 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 4, 5 is here. And then 6, 7, 8, 9 is here. And we're going to multiply it using the box, basically. So essentially what we're doing here is we're saying, okay, 1 times 6 is 6. And 8 times 2 is 16. And we're going to add those two things together, and that's going to go in this first box here. Okay. In the second box, we would have 1 times 7. 7 times 1 or 1 times 7, which would be 7, plus 2 times 9. And that would be 18. And that's the red box here. So that's coming in this way in for that box there. Okay. From there, I'll use blue. So I'm going to do, if I'm looking for this blue box down here, I'm going to do 6 times 4, 24, plus 8 times 5, 40. And then in the last box, I'm going to do the last row in the last column. So 7 times 4, 28. And 9 times 5, 45. From there, I just have to add them together. So 6 plus 16 would be 22. 7 plus 18 would be 25. 24 plus 40 is 64. And 28 plus 45, this makes 13, 73. 73. So that's how we would get from this problem here to our answer here. So this would be our final answer. Okay, so essentially we're adding the two pieces, or multiplying the two pieces together and then adding what we get. Okay, so let's try another example. It'll get a little easier as we go. So looking at number 1 on the inside. So we already have the boxes done for us here. So I'm going to put in, this is always going to be A, it's going to go right here. This is going to be B, it's going to go right here. So I'll put in 1, 3, 4, and 6. And put in -2, 2, 5, and -4. From there, I'm going to do my first block, my first section. So I'm going to do these ones together here. So I have 1 times -2, which is -2. That's here, 1 times -2. And 3 times 5. So that's 15. Just like that. I'll change colors so we can keep up a little bit here. So I'm going to do this one here with this one here to give me this box right here. So I'll use green. I have 2 times 1 would be 2 plus -4 times -3. I'm sorry, -4 times +3 would be -12. Okay. From there, I'll use blue this time so we can keep track. So for blue, in order to get this one here, let me go ahead and erase that. In order to get this one here, I'm going to do this and these. So I'm going to do -2 times 4, -8 plus 6 times 5, which is 30. And then finally, we'll use yellow. I have this one here and this one here are going to make that one. So I will have 2 times 4, which is 8, and negative 4 times 6, which is negative 24. So I might use my calculators because I have a lot of adding negative numbers here, or you can do it in your head. So this is, that first one would be 15 minus 2, or negative 2 plus 15. I would say that's 13. I have 2 plus negative 12, or 2 minus 12, which is negative 10. I have negative 8 plus 30, or 30 minus 8, which is 22. And I have negative 24 plus 8, or 8 plus negative 24, or 8 minus 24, which is negative 16. And that would be how I get from my problem to my answer. Okay. Let's keep going. You can do it. Hopefully it's starting to look a little more familiar now. All right. So we have A and we have B. I'm going to use the box. So negative 2, 4, 8, and 0, 14, 2, negative 3, and 44. So from the first box, I'll start with green because that one's already set up for me. All right, in my first box, in order to get this one here, I'm going to use this 2 numbers here and these 2 numbers here, just like what I would use for the box. So negative 2 times 14 is negative 28, plus 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. So that's the first one there. Use orange. So we would have, for the next one, we would have we would have these ones here and these ones here, create this one here. So I would have negative 2 times 2, negative 4, plus 4 times 44. Could use my calculator, but I don't have one nearby me. So I'll do 16, 1670, 176. Like that. So that's my top row. And then we can do blue. So if I'm doing this section here, and I'll go with this one here, that'll create this blue section. So I'll have 8 times 14. That's annoying. So I'll do 8 times 14, 32, 112, plus negative 3 times 0, just would be 0. And then finally, my last bucket here, I would have my last ones with my last ones. So I'll do 2 times 8, which is 16, plus 44 times 0, which is just 0. So we can see each of them helps create each of the numbers in their right order. So negative 28 plus negative 12 I'm going to use my calculator, negative 40. This is 176 minus 4 would be 172. I have 112 plus 0, just 112, and 16 plus 0, just 16. So I can get my final answer here. All right, you guys are doing great. We're going to try one challenge problem. If you're not feeling up for the challenge, that's okay. Just go ahead and try your packet. But if you do want to take a look at the challenge, here it is. Challenge. Okay, I've got 0, 5, negative 3, 1, negative 5, 1, negative 4, 4, negative 2, negative 4. If you notice, there's only the biggest difference is just that there are more pieces, right? So we can see over here that we have a 3 by 2, right? And right here we have a 2 by 2. This will still work because they both have the 2's here, which means that we're combining 2 things with 2 things. So I would say, okay, I'm going to look at this one and this one together are going to give me this one here. So I will have -4 and 0 make 0. 5 and -2 make -10. I'm going to go through this without the colors this time because I think you're getting a little more used to it. So I'll show you one more color and then we'll whip through it. So we're going to use this one here with this one here. So I would say that we have 4 and -0 make 0. -4 and 5 make -20. All right, so that's the purple one. From here, I'll just keep working through. So -4 and -3 make 12, plus -2 and 1 make -2. 4 and -3 make -12. -4 and 1 make -4. If I have -4 and -5 make 20. -2 and 1 make -2. And then I have 4 and -5 make -20. And -4 and 1 make -4. All right, so it's the same process, just a little bit bigger this time. And then when we write our numbers over, we're just going to have a bigger answer. So it'll be a 3 by 2, -10, -20, 10, -16, 18, and -24. And that is going to be our answer for this one. All right, so we can see that has a slightly bigger size because we were dealing with slightly more numbers. We'll go over this in class, but in case you want the written instructions for how to do it on your calculator, I included them here. So you can do this on your calculator, and I would expect that most of us will want to do it that way. But you have the directions here so that you can